Hi and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be making granola and these are our ingredients. Walnuts, almonds, sea salt, maple syrup, coconut oil, cinnamon, and oats. So first we're going to make sort of a sauce. So we need the maple syrup, the coconut oil, the salt, and the cinnamon. So first we need half a cup of maple syrup. So we're going to put that in there. And you can add just a little more. And then I'm going to add the sea salt. Cinnamon. And then the coconut oil. And then we're just going to whisk it up. So it's already kind of thick because of the maple syrup. So you can see there's going to be like a coating for the oats. And you can add anything else you want in it, like nutmeg, but we just have cinnamon here. And you can add as much as you want. I like sort of a lot of cinnamon, but not too much. Okay, so that's done now. So now we'll set that to the side, and we're gonna chop up the walnuts and the almonds. So just put them on the chopping board here. We're just gonna chop the walnuts first. And be very careful when you're handling knives like this. Make sure you know how to chop them up, and if you don't, make sure you have an adult who does. It's for adult supervision. So you can chop them up as finely as you want. You can have them as chunky as you want. I'm gonna chop them in sort of chunky pieces. Okay, so then the walnuts are done. So now we have our almonds. And the almonds are sort of kind of harder to chop. You have to sort of push down a little more than you would if you were cutting the walnuts. And you can add anything else. You can add dried fruit or any other nuts you want, but we're just gonna stick to almonds and walnuts. Okay, so we're done chopping our almonds and our walnuts. You can see it's just like a rough chop, not too fine, but not too chunky either. So now we're gonna add in the nuts with the oats into our coating. So we have 3 cups of oats. And these are just regular old-fashioned rolled oats. So we have all those. Now we're just gonna add in our nuts. And now we're just gonna fold it in with the maple syrup mixture until it's all coated. And then we're gonna bake it for 20 minutes, and our oven is preheated at 300 degrees Fahrenheit. So just make sure you evenly coat it. Okay, so now we mixed it evenly and it's all coated, as you can see, with the almonds and the walnuts. So now we're gonna put it onto this baking sheet, which we have greased with butter already, so it won't stick with the maple syrup. So just put it on the baking sheet. And then we're gonna spread it out so it sort of breaks just like this. And we're gonna bake it for 20 minutes, and at the half mark, when it reaches 10 minutes, we're just gonna stir it around a little bit just so it'll bake all evenly. And the oven is preheated to 300 degrees instead of 350, so just 300 degrees. So our granola has hit the 10-minute mark, so we're just going to mix it around a little bit so that anything that was on the bottom can be baked onto the top. So just do this, just flip it over sort of, and then just smooth it out again. And then just put it back in for another 10 minutes. And then you'll be done. Okay, so it's done now. You can see it's baked. And you can serve this, you can eat it by itself. You can eat it with yogurt, you can eat it with milk, you can eat it any other way you want to. But we're just gonna serve it like this. So, bon appetit!